What up? Be here for like, maybe like about 15 minutes. See what y'all doing on the Friday. What's up, though? Friday, even over here. What everybody doing? What's up? What's going on? Live my best life. How you doing? Christina, what's going on? What's good with you? Arnita, that's how you pronounce your name? What's going on? Up here for a live for just a couple minutes, maybe like 15. Just didn't make a video today, so I thought I'd go live and I get some watch time hours in my channel. But it's Friday, so what y'all doing? I'm going to a what's called a house gathering tonight. So the church that I'm part of is apostolic. That's like the baseline of the church. But basically it's like it's not a nomination for the most part. And the way it's structured is they um mainly like they train men to be leaders. Meaning that like not only do you go to church to hear a sermon from the pastor, but they also expect most of the men to actually have their own in-house church. So one of the guys that I'm real close with on the AV team on that in that church, he started a house gathering about 2 months ago. So I'm going to his tonight around 6:30. So I'm just walking my dog right now to get her out the way. So I gotta worry about it when I get back. Doing well, enjoy your vids. I appreciate it. Live my best life. I know, G, you finally caught one of your lives. Yeah, I need to start announcing my lives, honestly. That's what I need to start doing. Like, 'cause I know a lot of folks would like, they'll make a community page and they'll post up there when they're going live. So I think I need to start doing that so folks can actually catch me up here on live because I don't do lives that much to begin with. But at the very least, if you guys want to see me live, I need to probably announce it. So yes, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, cool. Salutes and respect to Ace in the chat. Appreciate it, Long Beach. Joe Jets. Hey, I think you're the one that asked me to make that video about 2008. So actually, I've been trying to find the time at the house to do that video. Because doing it out here in the open, yeah, it's not gonna give myself and y'all any justice when it comes to me explaining that. I need to be in some type of setting where I'm actually sitting down with a coffee and talking about it. So I haven't had the time to do that as of yet, but I think either this weekend or sometime this coming week I'll probably do that video. So be looking out for it. Is this first 48? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, yo. What's going on though? But yeah, that video is coming. Like I said, folks have asked me to make that video. I guess folks want to know exactly how I navigated through 2008, the Great Recession. It's definitely a very interesting time in my life. It was a transitional point in my life, honestly, because that's when I really, really, really realized that um, I wasn't living right when it came to how I managed my money, and it really affected my family at the time. Even though everybody was hurting, but I could have put myself in a better position. Just like the folks losing their jobs here in 2025. Even though you might had a job loss, I mean, like, had you saved money, invested money, maybe had a second job, maybe had a side hustle, you could have navigated losing a conventional job a lot better. But a lot of folks had one job, a 9 to 5, they thought they were secure, they were making a lot of money, and they never thought that they would be fired or let go from that job. And yeah, they found out real quick in the worst way. Yeah, that was me. I would like to how challenging experience. Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna make that video. So I'm gonna chronologize those 3 years. So it'll be 2008, 2009, 2010. So I'm gonna talk about what I was going through in the army. When it came to that, I'm gonna talk about my wife and family. Not too much information, you know what I'm saying? There's some information I will keep to myself because that's private. But I mean, I think it's still gonna be an interesting story to say the least. So yeah, it's I'm telling you, it was a miracle I made it out of that joint, man, for real. I ain't even gonna front. Like, I'm telling you, it was a freaking miracle. Ain't it that was nothing but God because we really could have been in a bad situation, man, for real. So yeah, he definitely pulled us out of that thing, that's for sure. Prayer works, man. Prayer works. It does. Been watching since before you hit 1K. Your consistency is admirable. Keep it up. Yeah, man, being consistent up here is key. It's critical. Really is, you know what I'm saying? But one of the ways that folks can be very consistent on YouTube is if you like doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing like, doing something that you like because it doesn't feel like work, right? And being up here on camera doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like it's taxing on me. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy interacting with folks, whether it be in comments or live like this. So this is easy work for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me to get up here every single day and talk because it's what I like to do. And Maria, what's going on? I got about 7 more minutes to talk here if I got to leave out. So, which I want to talk about. Not sure I want to talk about political stuff. I think I've made enough videos about that. But yeah, yeah, it's some crazy times right now, man. Some crazy times. Crazy times. I didn't think that things were gonna get this much crazier, especially when it came to COVID and what was going on during that time. But it's like every single year, it's more surprising. You know what I'm saying? Every single year, it seems like things is getting worse. Folks are just wilding out, just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Crazy. What are you seeing around you right now with the economic issues arising now? What you mean by that? As far as like what I'm seeing is for what people are doing, and a lot of folks are saving. A lot of folks are not going doing a lot of things. My middle child, he's 17. He has a job at this place called Funland. It's like going like Kings Dominion or like Busch Gardens. If you've been to Virginia and you've been to amusement parks like that. It's smaller, obviously. It's not as big as Kings Dominion or Busch Gardens, but I mean, but it's about half of the size. Has a huge go-kart area. Just it's like indoor park pretty much. And yo, even on the weekends now, it's dead. It's like it's halfway empty. And it's not a bad park. And I know when I first moved here in 2015, like it was standing room only in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like you could and on a Saturday, forget about it. Like you were bumping into people, you could barely find parking. The parking lot is huge at that place, and now it's dead all around. Like his hours have been cut like significantly because they can't even pay him because it's not enough foot traffic in that place anymore. So I think folks are not using their money for leisure anymore. I think the hospitality business is really hurting. I mean, you can Google right now Vegas. Vegas is hurting, man. Vegas is freaking hurting bad. And I've been to Vegas twice before, and I can not imagine going to Vegas right now and not seeing a lot of folks on the strip or seeing folks gambling. nobody can gamble because nobody got no damn money. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. So I don't know how they're gonna fix this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that the budget cuts and folks losing their jobs supposed to have like put money back into the government because it was like a huge deficit, which I've done research on that. And yes, America is in serious debt with other countries, you know what I'm saying? So I totally get that. But I think that there should have been a better way for them to do this. I think that it could have been some cuts put somewhere else other than like all these jobs. Yeah. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless like something really drastic happens with the economy, it's gonna be like this for a while, man. And inflation's not going nowhere. It's gonna stay the way it is. I think folks thinking that prices on things gonna go down. Nah, man, it's not. It's gonna stay the way it is right now. If not, it's gonna get even higher. Like for real. So yeah, man. All I can tell you is that make as much money as you can. Get a second job, a third job, do a side hustle, understand how investing works. Yeah, man, like just increase your income. That's the only way you're gonna be able to survive out here. If you don't, it's gonna be a tough time for you, man. As of right now, well, let me see. Uh, yeah, as of right now, I get paid 4 times a month without having a job. So I get 4 different paychecks every single month by myself by having a conventional job. Multiple streams of income, man. You gotta have it. You gotta do it. Let me read through these chats here. Anyone's confused about what's happening, check out the book of Matthew in the Bible. Yes, the whole book, and, and it has the answers they're looking for. Think about what you read, apply to it today. Okay, Jay, well, I'm definitely gonna look at that, definitely. Right now, I'm in the book of Daniel at my church, but I'm definitely gonna look at the book of Matthew as well. Find what Jesus wants from you and life is to happen in the way that happened now today. Man, the Bible can actually like it can relate to anything going on right now, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reason why it's the greatest book of all time. You read the Bible and all that stuff can apply today, man. For real. What's going on, Chatty Patty? What's good, man? Hey, Petty Patty 2.0. That's funny. Respectfully. Respectfully. I'm to find a new job ASAP, especially if they're not paying him for his time. Yeah, so I mean, at 17 years old, I mean, like he's getting paid. I think, I think that he's getting paid like $17 an hour, so it's not bad. Plus, he's in the band, so he cannot work 40 hours anyway. He's a senior in high school. He plays the band, which means he go to football games and some competitions and stuff like that, whatever. So he gonna work for so many hours anyway to begin with. So at $17 an hour, with him working barely like 30 hours a week, he good. You know what I'm saying? But he is thinking about pivoting to another job because I think that unfortunately I think that business is gonna actually start they're probably gonna shut down pretty much here. I think for real. Once the fall hits and like their numbers go down even more, yeah, it's not looking good, man, for real. I think they're gonna be out of business in a minute here. This place is super dead these days. People are struggling financially, no more discretionary income. Yeah, man. And yeah, I remember when Trump first got in office, he was talking about stimulus checks. Where those at? Propaganda, yo. Everybody hollering about he was gonna give a stimulus check. Where that check at? Ain't nowhere to be found, man. Suffering is the point, especially when you look at who got fired, who got deported. Yeah, I even yeah, I wouldn't even I even talk about the deportation, John. Yeah, so not only the economy is crazy, but the deportation is crazy. So there's one gentleman that's in my church. He's got an interesting background. So he was a Marine in the Mexican army and what Mexican military. And He came over here. He's a citizen. You know what I'm saying? He's a full citizen. You know what I'm saying? He's not an immigrant anymore. Um, but he has a contracting company here, and his company got affected by the administration. He had some people that had their papers were all that straight, and they got deported. Crazy. And I mean, and you got to look at it from this perspective. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these immigrants that come over here will take jobs that your average person that's American don't want to take. So, but but they put their money together to to build businesses and things of that nature. Man, foreigners got things locked over here, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of Americans around here that got enough knowledge and enough and go. Y'all see me now? I had a phone call, so that's why it got muted. Let's see. Let's read some of these other chats here. He's right. Diversity, diversify your skills and your investments. You never know what system they will crash next environment. This is to make more money. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt, Jay will. I agree with you about multiple revenue streams, but I tell you what, I'm getting tired of chasing bags to buy or upgrade boxes. What do you mean by that, man? Shooter, ain't no stimulus checks coming. No, it's not. No, stimulus checks are done, yo. They done. They're not doing that. They're not doing that at all. I think folks are waiting for a payout, and they're gonna be severely disappointed because this administration ain't giving out no free money, yo, at all. They firing people. You know what I'm saying? So why would they give you a stimulus check when they firing people? Doesn't make any sense. They'll never do another round of stimulus checks that would cause such a massive amount of inflation. They will bail out rich. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they gonna get the stimulus money from? They're trying to save money to, to cut the overall deficit that America has, but where they gonna put the stimulus money from? Are they gonna print out more money? That's problematic. So yeah, that's not coming, man. Stimulus is not coming. So what that mean? That means you gotta save yourself. You gotta save yourself and you gotta create more avenues of income for yourself. You just have to. What's up, Kelly? How you doing? Let me go back. I think I missed one of these chats here. Now that my kids are growing, I'm seeing things differently. Yeah, I got a grown. I got my oldest son is grown. So yeah, from a from a perspective that I have a grown child now. Yeah, I mean, with the way I look at money, it's different. It is. But 2008 definitely changed how I look at money for real. Definitely changed it. 2008, like literally, like changed my brain pattern when it came to money. Like it really did. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even close. So when I lost my job this year in mid-March, like I had so many mechanisms in place for me to fall back on and save myself. That crap would have never happened in 2008. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that really changed how I thought about money. And even though I really felt like that job was safe and secure, in the back of my mind, I'm like, you know what? I still got to have savings. I still got to have investments. I still got to have multiple streams of income coming in just in case this job, goes south. And what happened? Never thought in a million years that this would happen. And it wouldn't happen had Kamala Harris won. It wouldn't happen. I would have still had a job right now, getting paid good money. But, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I put that cushion there because I wanted to make sure that regardless of what happens with a job, I still got money coming in. And I'm telling you, man, trusting a job right now is yeah. I don't trust a job as much as far as I can throw a job, man, for real. I ain't even gonna front about that. When I finally start working again and actually have a job that's actually giving me gainful employment, I'm getting back to making six figures. I mean, of course, I'm gonna do what I need to do at that job, what I'm saying, to be the best employee. I don't believe in being lackluster in my job, but at the end of the day, will I trust that job to take care of me? Hell no. No, not at all. Not after this. For real. It's just really not calling and thinking about basically crazy spending aside. I think it shows they spent a lot of money and gave a lot away to businesses. Yeah, that's true too. That's why I think the Lord I am in the army. Of course, nothing's guaranteed, but I have no words. Like, it's like, yeah, I did 20 years in the army, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when I was in the army, like, yeah, it was, yeah, definitely enjoyed my time in the army. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my age now. I don't think that I would have enjoyed being in the army at 47. I know, you got sergeant majors and lieutenant colonels and colonels that reach their mid to late 40s and they're still wearing a uniform, still doing PT. Like, yeah, when I retired at 40, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I joined when I was 20, retired when I was 40. 20 years, done. I'm good to go. But I did enjoy my time in the army. Okay, y'all. So I'm actually a little past I'm way past my time now. I gotta get over here to this meeting, yo. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.